Billionaire reveals the key habits that will change your life. Jean-Paul Dejoria. Introduction. The power of habits in transforming your life. Imagine waking up every day with a clear sense of purpose, knowing exactly what you need to do to achieve your dreams. Now, imagine having the discipline to take the necessary steps, day after day, without faltering. This is the reality for people who have unlocked the transformative power of habits, especially those like billionaire Jean-Paul Dejoria, who built his empire from the ground up through consistent, life-changing routines. Habits shape our lives far more than we often realize. Every small action we take, repeated consistently, becomes a building block that creates either success or failure. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary wealth, influence, and fulfillment, like Jean-Paul Dejoria, and those who do not, lies in the habits they cultivate over time. Dejoria's life story is not just one of rags to riches. It's a testament to the profound impact of adopting habits that align with a higher purpose, persistence, and personal growth. The billionaire's blueprint for success. Jean-Paul Dejoria, the co-founder of Paul Mitchell Systems and Patron Spirits, is not your typical entrepreneur. He didn't inherit wealth or start out with an abundance of resources. In fact, he was homeless twice before finally achieving massive success. So what changed? Dejoria attributes his meteoric rise to a few key habits that, when adopted and integrated into his life, unlocked his true potential. These are the very habits that can change your life too, if you are willing to embrace them. He says, "Success unshared is failure." Dejoria's approach to life and business has always been about sharing what he knows, helping others rise, and making the world a better place. His habits go beyond just financial success. They're rooted in creating a life of purpose, service, and deep personal fulfillment. These are not habits that require extraordinary talent or access to rare opportunities. They are principles that anyone can implement, regardless of their starting point. In this piece, we're going to explore in depth the key habits that Jean-Paul Dejoria credits for his success. These habits, when applied with consistency, can not only change your financial future but also elevate your sense of purpose, happiness, and spiritual fulfillment. Get ready to dive deep into the mindset of a billionaire, understand how he achieved success, and learn how you too can apply these habits to unlock a life of wealth and purpose. The spiritual foundation. Living with purpose. Before we dive into specific habits, it's essential to understand the spiritual foundation that drives everything Jean-Paul Dejoria does. For Dejoria, success is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about fulfilling a purpose. He firmly believes that we are all put on this earth for a reason, and discovering that purpose is the key to unlocking a fulfilling and prosperous life. Without purpose, habits become mechanical and meaningless. But when your habits align with your higher calling, they become powerful forces that drive you toward your destiny. Ask yourself, what is my higher purpose? Why am I here? These are deeply spiritual questions that require reflection and self-awareness. Success, in Dejoria's view, begins with a clear understanding of why you do what you do. It's not just about making money. It's about making a difference. When you live with purpose, your habits become intentional, your efforts become focused, and your results become extraordinary. Habit 1. The art of perseverance. Never giving up. One of the first habits that Jean-Paul Dejoria emphasizes is perseverance. He says, the difference between successful people and others is how long they spend feeling sorry for themselves. Dejoria's life is a testament to this. From being homeless to building a billion-dollar empire, he faced countless setbacks along the way. However, what set him apart was his refusal to give up, no matter how bleak the situation seemed. Perseverance is the habit of pushing forward even when the odds are stacked against you. It's about continuing to show up, even when you've been knocked down. Dejoria teaches that success doesn't come to those who avoid failure. It comes to those who persist in the face of it. How can you cultivate this habit? Start by reframing failure. Instead of seeing it as a reason to stop, see it as a stepping stone on your journey to success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. Perseverance is not about never failing. It's about never letting failure stop you from pursuing your goals. Habit 2. Gratitude, the wealth of appreciation. Another key habit that Dejoria highlights is the practice of gratitude. For him, gratitude is not just a feel-good emotion. It's a way of life that shapes his mindset and opens doors to abundance. Dejoria often says, being thankful for what you have will bring more of what you want into your life. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you already possess. This shift in mindset is powerful because it aligns you with the energy of abundance. When you are grateful for the opportunities, relationships, and resources you have, you attract more opportunities, more fulfilling relationships, and more resources. How can you integrate gratitude into your daily life? Start by making it a habit to express gratitude every morning and every evening. Whether through prayer, meditation, or journaling, take a few moments to reflect on the blessings in your life. Over time, you'll notice that the more grateful you are, the more things you'll find to be grateful for. This habit will not only improve your mindset but also enhance your ability to recognize and seize opportunities as they come. Habit 3. Generosity, the power of giving back. John Paul Dejoria is a firm believer in the law of reciprocity. What you give, you receive. Throughout his career, he has made giving back a core part of his business philosophy. Dejoria's habit of generosity is not just about writing checks to charities. It's about actively seeking ways to make a positive impact on the lives of others. One of Dejoria's most famous quotes is, "Success unshared is failure." This philosophy has driven him to share his wealth, time, and knowledge with others, understanding that true success is not measured by how much you keep but by how much you give. Generosity is a habit that transforms not only the lives of those you help but also your own life. When you give freely, without expecting anything in return, you create a flow of abundance in your life. The more you give, the more you receive, not just in material wealth but in fulfillment, purpose, and spiritual well-being. Ask yourself, how can I give back more? Whether it's through your time, resources, or skills, find ways to make a positive impact on the world around you. This habit will not only elevate your own life but also create a ripple effect of positivity that extends far beyond your immediate sphere of influence. Habit 4. Mindfulness, the practice of being present. In the fast-paced world of entrepreneurship, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and lose sight of the present moment. However, John Paul Dejoria emphasizes the importance of mindfulness as a habit that keeps him grounded, focused, and connected to his purpose. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or distraction. It's about slowing down, tuning in, and becoming aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. For Dejoria, mindfulness allows him to make better decisions, stay calm under pressure, and maintain a sense of balance in both his personal and professional life. How can you cultivate mindfulness? Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to practice deep breathing, meditation, or simply observing your surroundings without judgment. The goal is to train your mind to focus on the present moment, rather than worrying about the past or the future. Over time, mindfulness will become a habit that enhances your clarity, creativity, and overall well-being. Habit 5. Optimism, the habit of expecting good things. John Paul Dejoria is known for his unwavering optimism. Even in the face of challenges, he maintains a positive outlook, believing that good things are always on the horizon. This habit of optimism has been a driving force behind his success, as it allows him to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Optimism is not about ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about choosing to focus on the possibilities rather than the limitations. When you expect good things to happen, you are more likely to take the actions necessary to make those good things a reality. How can you develop the habit of optimism? Start by reframing negative situations. Instead of dwelling on what's going wrong, ask yourself, what's the opportunity here? This simple shift in perspective can help you stay motivated and focused, even when things aren't going according to plan. Optimism is a habit that attracts success because it keeps you moving forward, no matter the circumstances. Habit 6. Continuous learning, the never-ending quest for knowledge. One of the most powerful habits that John Paul Dejoria embodies is the habit of continuous learning. Even as a billionaire, Dejoria never stops seeking new knowledge, skills, and perspectives. He believes that in order to stay ahead in business and life, you must always be open to learning and growing. Learning is not just about acquiring information. It's about expanding your mind, challenging your assumptions, and staying curious. Dejoria credits much of his success to his willingness to learn from others, whether it's through books, mentors, or real-life experiences. How can you make continuous learning a habit? Start by dedicating time each day to reading, listening to podcasts, or engaging in conversations that expand your knowledge. The key is to approach learning with an open mind and a hunger for growth. When you adopt the habit of continuous learning, you become more adaptable, innovative, and resilient in the face of change. Habit 7. Self-discipline, the foundation of success. At the core of all successful habits lies self-discipline. John Paul Dejoria often emphasizes that without discipline, it's impossible to achieve lasting success. Self-discipline is the ability to control your impulses, stay focused on your goals, and take consistent action, even when it's difficult. Self-discipline is not about being rigid or depriving yourself of enjoyment. It's about making intentional choices that align with your long-term vision. For Dejoria, self-discipline means prioritizing his health, maintaining a work-life balance, and staying committed to his personal and professional growth. How can you strengthen your self-discipline? Start by setting clear goals and breaking them down into manageable steps. Create a routine that supports your goals, and hold yourself accountable for sticking to it. The more disciplined you are in your daily habits, the closer you will get to achieving the success you desire. Conclusion: the path to true success. Embrace the habits that change your life. John Paul Dejoria's journey from homelessness to billionaire status is a powerful reminder that success is not reserved for the lucky or the privileged. It is available to anyone who is willing to adopt the right habits, stay committed to their purpose, and persevere in the face of challenges. The habits we've explored in this piece: perseverance, gratitude, generosity, mindfulness, optimism, continuous learning, and self-discipline, are not just the habits of a billionaire. They are the habits of anyone who wants to live a life of abundance, purpose, and fulfillment. Remember, success is not just about accumulating wealth. It's about becoming the best version of yourself and using your success to make a positive impact on the world. As you begin to integrate these habits into your daily life, you will not only transform your financial future but also elevate your spiritual, emotional, and personal well-being. So, ask yourself, what habits am I cultivating today? Are they leading me toward the life I desire, or are they holding me back? The answers to these questions hold the key to your future success. Start today by making small, intentional changes in your habits. Over time, these changes will compound, leading to extraordinary results. Just like John Paul Dejoria, you have the power to create a life of purpose, abundance, and true success.